What if a massive construction project began before anyone even bothered to check if it was safe for the environment? The Nicaragua Canal Plan approved construction, then asked scientists to assess the damage. Discover the shocking truth behind this environmental disaster waiting to happen in Nicaragua. The Nicaragua Canal Project, envisioned as a $50 billion rival to the Panama Canal, quickly became a global symbol of controversy. The project was approved, construction started, and after it started the environmental impact assessment was performed by scientists. Think about that. The big selling point. A grand transoceanic waterway that could reshape global trade by allowing bigger cargo vessels to move freely between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Cutting across Central America. Think bigger ships, bigger profits for global trade, bigger environmental damage. But this ambitious vision clashed head-on with reality. At the heart of the issue was Wang Jiang, the Chinese businessman whose company, HKND, was granted the concession to construct and manage the canal. Jiang and his HKND group boasted of billions in investment, promising to lift Nicaragua out of poverty. He even claimed the support of investors worldwide. His promises were generous, but the reality check came quickly. The initial excitement was quickly replaced by serious concerns as the financial plan became uncertain. Scientists and environmental experts voiced loud concerns about the canal's potential damage to Nicaragua's fragile ecosystems. Lake Nicaragua, the largest freshwater reservoir in Central America, was directly in the path of the proposed waterway. Dredging and construction threatened to pollute the lake and disrupt the natural habitats of countless species. It was a global threat to global biodiversity. The proposed canal route cut through reserves, forests, and wetlands, endangering habitats of jaguars, tapirs, and spider monkeys. Experts warned of large-scale forest destruction with potential irreversible environmental destruction. Communities, too, were in harm's way. An estimated 30,000 to 120,000 people, including indigenous communities, faced eviction and expropriation of their lands. Legal battles began, with reports of intimidation tactics by the Nicaraguan government to suppress opposition. There were large protests met by an even large authority response. Many question whether HKND was really the correct company to do this project. The company had no previous experience constructing megaprojects. What's more is that many of Wang Jiang's financial plans collapsed when he lost most of his fortune during China's stock market crisis. That brought his equity in the game to almost nothing. Investors then became increasingly wary. Despite those obstacles, Nicaragua's government authorities continue to push the project. Nicaragua continued to renew HKND's environmental permits and expropriation laws remained in place, which allowed for land confiscation in the name of the canal. The Nicaraguan government, under Ortega's rule, faced accusations of prioritizing power over environmental protection and human rights. For the Ortega government, this was political and was viewed as an important infrastructure project. However, in 2018, without a canal built, HKND closed their offices. Now the dream of a mega canal is gone for the time being. Nicaragua's Congress canceled the concession in 2024. In the last year, President Ortega revealed plans for the new canal project and sought investors in China and the United States. Perhaps that isn't going to happen. This story is not just about the failure of a particular project. It highlights the critical importance of environmental protection. What's more important is that the needs and rights of local communities are critical when pursuing large-scale development projects. Transparency in terms of planning and feasibility are critical. Without any of that, you get no new trade routes but massive losses. This analysis leaves many questions unanswered. What becomes of the land confiscated from local communities? How can we ensure that development projects genuinely benefit local populations? What international mechanisms can be put in place to hold governments accountable for environmental damage caused by large-scale projects? These and many more like these require a closer inspection and further investigation. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the Nicaragua Canal project, be sure to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for more documentaries exploring the world of finance and its impacts on society.